Maido! Hi there, Japan fans! In today's show, we're going to talk about USPs. Eigo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the fourth year of the Sales Japan Series podcast, and we are broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku. It is Chic Central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guide committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, the best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released shortly. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive COVID-19. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentation Japan Series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan Series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan Series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. This is episode number 256. Today we're talking about revisiting our unique selling propositions. You would think that if your business had survived COVID, then the pandemic will have cut a swathe through your competitors. Therefore, we would all be granted a temporary reprieve from the usual rigorous competition for client business. Counterintuitively, there seems to be more and more competition for the same clients, so we need to differentiate ourselves very clearly. What we absolutely don't want is for the buyer to think they can just swap another company's solution in to replace us, like a modular part in the modern car engine. We need our unique selling propositions, our USPs, to be crisp and sharp to make sure the buyer knows we are different and better than the competition. We need to point out what we are offering, but they are not. However, with all of this focus on bare bones survival, have we looked at our USPs lately? Are they a bit dusty and the sheen gone off from lack of attention? Some things to think about when crafting our unique selling proposition is to look at things from the buyer's perspective. This seems completely obvious, but often we're operating in our own little bubble and we see the world through the limited prism of our own value system. It is no help talking about what we sell and our USP. That is tremendously interesting to us, but not as important at what is of interest to the buyer. Do we really know what they are interested in now? Have their interests shifted since COVID shook up the business world? What are they trying to buy today? What new problems do they need help solving? In today's commercial environment, where do they need to receive more value? Let's use Dale Carnegie as an example. We may think we sell sales training. However, what company buyers want is to receive greater per-head sales revenue outcomes from their salespeople. In fact, we need to sell outcomes, and our training services are the tool to achieve that. Let's see some examples of our USPs. 1. Dale Carnegie Training has been in operation since 1912. We think that is terrific and important, but the client doesn't care about that. In Japan in particular, what they do care about is risk reduction. We need to emphasize that our track record of 109 years provides the Japanese buy with the sense that our company has a solid track record, so therefore we are more trustworthy as a result. Nobody gets fired for buying IBM was a fantastic ad tagline in the 1970s. And this is the real USP for us, not the 109 years. If you have longevity as a business in Japan, what is your real USP in your case? Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Now, today's show is being brought to us by, on the 19th of October, we're doing storytelling. On the 28th of October, we're doing time management. On the 4th and 5th of November, we're doing high-impact presentations. On the 11th of November, we're doing successful public speaking. Check out our website, www.dale.carnegie.co.jp. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery. This is the Bible for selling in Japan. Japan Business Mastery. Both are available on Amazon. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be out in 2021. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 1,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. Number 2, we teach 90% of the Fortune 500 companies. Again, so what? From the buyer's point of view, the essence of the USP is that these Fortune 500 companies are the richest and most powerful companies, and they can choose whoever they want to provide training services. The fact that they chose Dale Carnegie is indication that the biggest organizations have done their due diligence and like what we do. So we are a safe choice. Remember, nobody wants to be first to try something in Japan, so this precedent idea is a winner here. Can you marshal your biggest clients as proof that there is a safe precedent to buy from you? Number 3, we have offices in 100 countries. This is another so what potential reaction from clients. We need to point out that because of our global network, we can deliver training wherever the client is located. Further, we can do it in the language and cultural context of that society, ensuring the best reception of the training content. Do you have global capacity so that buyers can have a global one-stop shop when using you? How are you framing your USP around this point? Number 4, our trainers are required to complete 250 hours of Train the Trainer content before they can be certified by Dale Carnegie and be allowed to instruct. The point is to mention that this whole process takes about a year and a half, and only the most motivated and dedicated people are willing to put themselves through this rigorous process. This is why we can claim our trainers are the best of the best. The hours are not the key. The selection process is the key. What What processes do you have in place to assure the client that the people serving them are extremely well selected and well trained? You may be doing both right now, but not thinking to mention it to the client as a USP differentiator in the market. The point of the USPs is to differentiate what we are doing from our competitors and give the client the comfort that they are making a wise decision in choosing us to provide the solution to their problems. Have your USPs changed since COVID started? Are they polished, shiny, and sparkling, ready to impress the buyer? It is time to revisit and rework them as we move glacially toward a post-COVID business world. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, please work on your karma and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Use it and go out there and survive. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.